show. That's the Caucasian dance right there. Out the door. Oh,
That's
man.
good feeling music right there.
Slap some reverb on that.
I was doing the Caucasian dance.
Nice.
Welcome. Go ahead.
No, it's one of the saddest songs if you actually listen to the lyrics, because it's all about breakup and that the kind of times that people can't stay together and no one wants to stay together forever. If you break down the lyrics, it's actually a
song about
heartbreaker.
breakups?
But so cheery, though. It was something you can really tap your foot to,
It
right?
could be Irish.
Absolutely. You know, years and years ago, I used to book bands at the Whiskey A Go-Go, right? And you remember Gazzari's had closed and they had reopened it up as something USA. Do you remember the name? What was it? What was the name of that?
Boy.
Well, the night that they opened, Tony Bennett opened it.
Oh.
Right? And
Showing the kind of reach that that particular organization had.
And I'm at the Whiskey that night. Well, they got the whole street closed. They got Sunset closed for this huge deal. And so nothing's going on. I got nobody coming into the club, so I ventured up there just for the heck of it. I kind of walk up, and they have sections for celebrities. They're kind of like the F celebrities, the D, the E, the G, And I got all the way into the C area,
The Key Club.
Yeah.
It became the Key Club.
The Key Club, yeah. Okay, and so here I am, and I'm discussing old time football with the lead singer of Counting Crows and the kid that on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air that did the Caucasian dance, Carlton.
Alfonso Ribeiro.
Yeah, the three of us are just standing around talking about how much we missed Fran Tarkenton.
Look at that. Bring it all in.
Such a strange
Music, football can bridge gaps.
And of course, they had the PA system piped out so you could hear everything that was going on inside, because inside, that's where the A group was. I had heard that Jack Nicholson was in there and some pretty heavy hitters. So I was out in the C League. I managed to sneak through the F, E, and D, and I got to the C's, and there I was talking to the two guys. What a bizarre evening that was.
Did you ever get inside?
No. I couldn't.
So you got to listen to the speaker.
Couldn't even get to the B's. And that was close to the door. Yeah, the A's were inside, But anyway, that was an interesting evening. Okay, so
good times in Hollywood.
Yeah, December 13th.
That's years away from now.
Oh man, it's a millennia from now. But get this. This is what we got in yesterday. We got a 1903 Rock Island serial number 379.
Early.
That's like a first day of manufacture.
Just about.
Wow.
Now,
wow.
Long story. Rock Island.
This is a bolt action rifle, folks.
Yeah, this is a military bolt action rifle in .30-06 cal. Now, in 1905, Rock Island made 15,000 of these ish, give or take, and a lot of them stayed as receivers only. They just never were used, okay? And they were sitting on a shelf. Well, here comes a day that will live in infamy. We all know as December 7th, 1941. And the U.S. government said, put everything we got together.
Start screwing them together.
So this serial number 379 has a barrel dated 1241.
Man, that just gets better.
Wow.
How cool
that
is
just
this?
gets better.
Send them.
It's just an absolutely beautiful 1903.
Good condition?
It's just beautiful.
What a great chunk of American history.
Yeah.
Really?
Now, it is not niter blue as they were originally. It is Parkerized, but this is all correct for a World War II
For 1941.
redo. And as you know, there's some skepticism on whether or not they were single or double heat treated and how much they, the receivers can handle and so on and so forth.
The early ones up to 300,000 serial number ballpark.
Yeah, I almost want to say
it was 800,000.
Yeah, I almost want to say it was the first million, but people have been shooting these things forever, and as long as you're not shooting some plus P plus 30-06 with a 250 grain pill, you're pretty much okay with those. But this thing just it just reeks of how cool is this.
This is one of those, okay, Jeff, would you shoot it? Just for the cool of it.
Once.
That's all you need, though. That's all you need.
Just to say that I did. Yeah, I would absolutely shoot it. I'd make sure that it was a standard 150 grain, off the shelf, nice round.
Kirk over there on Rumble said, hang that over the fireplace or loan it to a museum or two. Right?
Yeah,
That's really a piece of history.
It truly is a piece of history, and it is just so cool. We got in a pile of stuff. Guys, this is a good one to bring the wife to, because while she's looking at the jewelry and the art, we got a bunch of art.
Christmas time, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And again, because it's on the 13th, you can get your stuff
before Christmas.
Yeah.
You can open it up on Christmas
because
Day.
10 days after Christmas, or 10 days after the 13th is the 23rd, and we will be open.
Yeah. I mean,
So,
that's going to be good.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to throw something out just because we were talking about it, and because this is a show where we want to keep you fun and safe. Okay, we're both right about the Springfield. If you had a Springfield up to serial number 800,000, there were some concerns, as Jeff said, largely unfounded. There were some concerns about the heat treating, and it was up to 285, very specific, 285,507 of the Rock Island.
There you go.
Wow.
So,
Anyway.
but I don't know. One time, I think if it was mine, I would shoot it once just to say I did it, and then I'd put it.
That goes up on the mantle or under a glass.
It belongs something,
Nice shadow
something
box
like
for
that.
it, right?
Just, that just reeks.
What
of-
a cool.
Yeah.
Isn't that a bitchin' story?
I cannot wait to see that go live.
And we got in a whole bunch of stuff. Let's get to Michael in Whittier. Michael, what can we do for you, sir?
Hey, Mike, how's it going?
Good evening, gentlemen. Hey, I wanted to thank you. A couple weeks ago, you guys gave me some advice for using Tight Group for cowboy action modes that I'm loading up, and it works great. I took it out in the range last week, and I'm real happy with it.
Good.
I'd love to hear that.
I'm currently, getting stuff together to get back into shooting, and one of the things that I've noticed is missing are my boots. And years ago, I had a guy custom made the boots in Southern California. It was
Earthwalker.
RJ Boots or JR Boots.
JR Reyes.
Yes.
Oh, it was JR. Okay, as I searched and I could find nothing. Is he still around? Or is he shut
Unfortunately,
down?
JR passed.
Yeah.
It's been some time.
Oh, okay.
Everybody
But
loved JR's boots.
He made a wonderful set of cavalry boots for me, and I was a power lifter in college, so my calves were quite stout, and he did an awesome job
And
for
he
me.
worked around that.
Yeah.
But who do you guys, if you got normal size legs?
I used Earthwalkers for some time. He's gone now. He retired and got a job doing something else.
Hey, if you're a custom boot maker, hit us up and let us know.
I don't know of anybody.
What do you use now?
You know what? Boot Barn has Justin.
Do you use lacers?
No.
Or pull-ons?
I use the pull-ups.
At square toe or point toe?
Square toe, yeah.
See, that makes pointy toes, man. They look great on a dance floor.
Yeah.
But we are standing on our feet out there in the hot sun and the cold rain sometimes for 4, 6, 8 hours.
Yeah.
Get something comfortable.
Yeah, I always try and explain to new shooters, okay, you're going to be there. You're going to get there 7:30, 8 o'clock. You're going to be, of course, this has changed now. I'm talking about in the old days when you would be there till 3 or 4 in the afternoon. So you're there 6, 7 hours. And in that time, you're going to literally shoot for about 3 or 4 minutes.
The rest of the time,
you're standing, helping, working, doing this, doing that, moving. So comfortable shoes are an absolute must for cowboy action shooting.
On Facebook, Eric put up Montana Boot Company.
There you go.
Just in case. Just
You can look up
throwing that out
Montana
there.
boots.
Yeah.
And if I may, Michael, I use lacers because you can get a fairly round toe instead of the little pointy toe, so that reflects the human foot a little more. And lacers, you can tighter if you got a narrow leg and loosen them up if you've got a stout calf.
Yeah. Yeah. For me, shooting classic, I kind of have to wear spurs, and spurs on lace-ups look kind of funky. Yeah. So I don't use them, but
I used to shoot gunfighters, so I had the spurs. And,
well, that's still cool.
Yeah.
But on lacers, they always look a little finicky, unless you have knee-high lacers.
I would
All the way up.
They exist.
They did make them.
Yep.
I would bet there's got to be somebody in Vegas that does some kind of a custom boot, but I don't know. I'm so persnickety.
Internet, help us out.
And by the way, people don't like it when I say persnickety. So
that's where I've been stuck. I mean, I was surprised how much literature I still had from the late
day.
90s of different bootmakers, but they were all I don't know if it was cows or some of the other.
Oh, and cows, yeah.
And cows. I hate to say this, but
catalog oriented, but I knew my calves weren't going to squeeze into some of those stovepipes.
that was 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It hurts me to say.
My good friend Smoke Parnell was large-legged,
Built.
and he
stacked.
only got boots from J.R. Reyes. So yeah, J.R. was very well equipped to take care of that stuff. And he used to come out. I used to see him all the time at Panorama. Back in the days in the 90s and early 2000s, but yeah, sadly he's no longer with us.
I'm sorry he passed away. I've been out of the game for so long.
Yeah, well, there you go. Hey, if you're not doing nothing this weekend, the world famous Double R Bar is having their 2-day shoot.
Yeah.
So if you get a chance, come on out and say hey.
I've been eyeballing that, and the Cajon Cowboys. I missed was the last weekend, I think, was the shoot, and
second and fourth
I
Saturdays.
volunteered with the Boy Scouts, so I was working one of the ranges that weekend. But
well, good on you.
Yeah, I'll try to get out there this weekend. It's this weekend.
Yeah, this coming weekend, Saturday and Sunday.
Okay, yeah, it's not too terrible of a drive from Whittier.
No, it's bad. It's bad from everywhere.
Honestly. And you get off the freeway, and you're only a third of the way there.
I just want to give you a quick shout for another handmade bespoke boot. Old Country Boots, oldcountryboot.com. They're handmade, bespoke, and so you might find something to custom fit you and those large calves of yours.
My daddy used to say, never save money on brakes, parachutes,
toilet paper,
or shoes.
Oh, okay.
That's one of the things that bug me out. You guys don't talk much about the movie Silverado, but the scene where Payton's out in the desert, and he's stripped down because they've stolen everything from him.
Yep.
And the three things he misses were his hat, his guns, and his horse. And I'm like, but he's missing his boots too.
Yeah.
Very true. Very true. All right, Mike. Thanks again. We'll talk to you later.
God bless you, Mike.
All right, thank you, gentlemen. Have a good week.
Take care.
See you at the range.
Okay, quick. That opens up a line. Jimmy, what's the number?
866-870-5752. Once again, that's 866-870-5752.
All right, you're listening to Gunslingers right here on
the Gunslinger Syndicated Radio Network.
And we'll be back with more phone calls right after this.
Let's go.